All right. The hood will not be coming off today just because my haircut is fried. But yeah, um, low key, I don't know what's in here, but you can watch it after. But I'm low key gonna answer. I'm just gonna answer questions. Gonna go over the trades I took last week, and then we'll also do some weekly overview and maybe a little bit of back testing, but maybe a little bit of studying, whatever we feel like we don't want to do. Um, but we'll wait for some people to get in here. But matter of fact, let me load this shit up. Shit's tough as hell. It's a band-aid because my pimple was tweaking out, but my room is low-key such a vibe right now, bro. Let me just show. I want to show my room. Just because this shit is such a vibe. We got me. This camera is crazy. We got candle right there. We got you guys right here. Whatnot. This is the whole room right here. This shit, I don't know. It's looking tough. Let me put this back up here. So, I'll just pretty much answer any questions you guys have. We'll go over the market, see what's going on for next week. We'll go over a little bit of the trades that I took last week. And then maybe a little bit of back testing. What up, Nagosh? Let me shit. Okay. So feel free to ask any questions y'all got. I'm gonna go over the trades that I took last week. I know I made a YouTube video going over that, but this is going to be better because you can straight up ask me any questions about the trades that I took. So, hold on. Give me a second. I'm loading up my. Hold on. Just give me a second. Gotta do this real quick. Boy, what the hell? What's going on here? I said the world All right, think we're good. Hold on. The streak, I loved the PA. I went 5-1 and lost pure fun for real. Hopefully we get it next week. 5 wins, 1 loss. Jeez, bro, that is really good. Really solid. I'm trying to fix this. Okay. All right, I'll show you guys the trades that I took. I went so basically it should have been 1 win and 2 break evens, but on Monday I took a break even and then for some reason I like crashed out after that. Like completely did not need to crash out. Like literally there's just no need for that. But and it doesn't really matter too much, but yeah, definitely not like a often thing for me. But anyways, let's look at the trades that we took. So where's Monday? Allow me to go to Monday, please. Oh yes. Okay. So on Monday we had these highs right here. This was like previous day's high pretty much. And that was pretty much the only draw on liquidity that I had. Like, I mean, like maybe we were going to come down here, but again, after sweeping out, after the reaction here, it just didn't make sense because we had a good flip. And then my entry was super simple. I mean, basically, we just went down here, took out these lows down here, had a really strong flip out of it, and then this was my entry. Pretty easy entry. I mean, we didn't technically inverse it, but again, I'm not like a pattern trader, so like I knew we were gonna head higher after this candle. Just to these highs, pretty clean entry. You could have, I mean, like again, this isn't exactly a continuation trade. It's just like, it was just one of those obvious trades that I take because like again, I trade a continuation, but I also trade like pretty discretionally. Like I use what I know. So this was one of those type of trades where it's just obvious in my mind. This is like a PO3 as well, but I don't really trade that. But yeah, do you guys got any questions about why I took this trade? We also swept out London lows right here, so another confluence. But you guys understand why I took that? If not, I can go over what I was seeing. All right. Allow me to go to. Why am I saying allow me, bro? What the hell? Okay, that was Monday right there. So again, what ended up happening? I went break even right at these highs right here. Ended up stopping me at break even, and then it ran. And then basically, I saw that it might take. Like I saw this happen, and I got pretty mad, and I took a really stupid loss off of some dumb shit. So that was obviously there was no need for that losing day. That should have just been a break even trade. Tuesday, I don't even have to show Tuesday. That was complete buns. No trades Tuesday. Maybe there was something PM session, but I only trade AM session. Wednesday was a complete banger of a trade. We where was it? Let me show you guys. Here it is. Okay. Wednesday, the CPI candle took out all my higher draws and liquidity, so I could not really be bullish, especially because we had an SMT at data highs, so there was no drop here. And then we had obviously the data low, which was right here, and then we had just other sell side right here, and then I mean pretty freaking simple entry. We had this 1 minute gap. It was also aligned with a 3 minute gap as well, and then we had a nice reaction / whatever flip out of it. So went short to these lows. It was like this, probably like something like this, right? Like a 1.7 R, and we banked. We made around like $800. So at this point of the week, we're 1 loss, 1 win. We're up like 500 on the week at this point. So that was Wednesday's trade. That was a great trade. Super simple. I mean, the thing is, this doesn't like with data highs and data lows. Like this doesn't look like a significant like strong liquidity, right? Because like obviously it doesn't look like it's like something like this or like this. But with data low or high, it's just in my brain a super strong draw. Maybe it doesn't have to look like it. It just is. And yeah, I mean we were like 20. We were like literally, what was this? We were like 30 points away before I took my entry. So it was pretty confirmed to me, especially after we respected this gap up here. And the conditions were trending down, obviously. Like this candle gave me the confirmation that we were gonna take out the lows. So yeah, no, let me know if you guys have questions on that one. But that was a good trade. Super simple, guys. I'll get into this at the end of the end of the live, but I wanna push this into your guys' brain. But let's see, Thursday. What do we do Thursday? Thursday was this, right? Yeah. So on Thursday we had these highs right here. This was also a 4-hour gap as well. That was untapped, so that was a decent draw on liquidity for me, and we ended up getting a decent entry. It was basically just me 2 minutes. Please give me the 2-minute time frame. Yeah. Okay. Clockwork, right? We come down. And so first off, at market open, we get this candle here to the upside, which this candle got us to within 35, 40 points. So this candle got us within 30, 40 points to my draw on liquidity. We also had this draw on liquidity right here. So 2 good draws on liquidity. And we were super close to it. So I also did not really think we were gonna just completely like dump. I also don't trade like that. Like again, if we were to just dump, then I would obviously look for something to take to these equal lows, which is clean, but yeah, equal lows in here. But yeah, obviously we traded up, and since we were close to it, that's what my draw was, especially just because like these conditions and the volume towards this high was pretty clean, and this is just obvious. We retraced down into this 2-minute gap, and I thought we were going to inverse it because we were just fucking all the way down here, but we ended up wicking back up. I waited, and then we had this fucking Drake candle, which gave me all the confirmation in the world that we were going to hit higher to these highs. So I went long right there, 1-to-1, and then I went break even. Where was it? Where did I go break even? Where did I go break even? Because this was a break even trade. Oh, right. Yeah. I went break even at these highs. Okay, so the reason I went break even is because like we were like shopping for like what it is. We were shopping for a solid 15 minutes once we created this high, and then once we ended up closing above it, I'm like, okay, either we run or we're gonna chop, and set break even, and we ended up chopping. I mean, this was kind of pointless, but yeah, wait, did I? Wait a minute. I'm trying to think because I feel like I entered somewhere else. Because I remember this trade would have been stopped out. I'm pretty sure. I think my stops was like here. So like, yeah, my stop loss. Oh, that's what it is. My stop loss was underneath these bodies. It was like right here. So if I let this trade play out, I don't know if I would have. I may have gone stopped out. I don't know. I think I would have, like literally by the tick, but maybe I wouldn't have. Either way, I wouldn't break even where I was supposed to. So like, yeah, I mean like this chop isn't necessary. So good break even there. Right, obvious entry. We just went break even, and that's fine. Friday, last day of the week, we took another trade. It was a pretty, not gonna lie, it's pretty mid trade. We got a question in here. How do you pay taxes, or have you not made profit yet? So it's a good question. I can't answer. Wait, can I answer? Bro, honestly, I don't know. I'm not 18, bro. I don't have to pay taxes yet. Simply do not have to pay taxes because I am not of age to pay taxes. I don't know even if I don't know how to say this shit, but anyways, Friday we had this Friday's trade was lucky like pretty bad. Like it wasn't too bad, but basically we were off open. We just had dicks to the upside, and we were trading up all the way to this hourly gap. And I thought, okay, we're so close to it. Like all this fucking volume, we're probably gonna fill this hourly gap. And then what do we get? A retrace, mink to this 1-minute gap. This was also a 2-minute gap, and we get a really nice flip out of it. So went long right there, target profit right there, and went break even right here, and we just got the break even. I mean, this is a good break even point. So yeah, nothing we could have done better here. The only thing is that this trade is low kind of mid, just because for one, if we go to the 4-hour, yeah, we were inside of this big 4-hour gap, so it was kind of risky, but not too bad. Yeah, I know you got close to a big payout, but have you made profit? Yes, I have. I've gotten close, and I've also like actually gotten paid out. Um, but like I low key should have made way more because like I like got like funded with alpha. Like I got 3 alpha accounts, and then I passed them, and then they just took it away because of some bullshit the the KYC thing. Like they just took it away. Um, and then I passed another account, and they did the same shit. But it's 3 a.m. Damn, that's late, bro. You gotta go to bed. Go to bed. Yeah. Let's have a good week this week, boys. But Panagos, if you're still here, the one thing I wanted to say, trading itself, like the trading the charts is so like easy. I can't emphasize this enough. Like it's as easy as you make it because you can just literally just trade like so simply. Like the way that I trade, I trade what's obvious. What on the chart looks obvious to you, bro. Right? You should most of the time you should have a drawn liquidity. You should have some sort of entry that's clean, and then that's it. And then you just hop off. You take your trade and you hop off. So that's like I want to build that into your guys' brain. Remember, like if you are just patient, then and if you're patient enough to take good trades, then you already won. Because at that point, all you have to do is be able to just take one trade and hop off, which Top Step X can literally just do for you with the trade limit. After some point, you know when you should enter and when you should not. Just stick to the rules. It's going to work out fast. Exactly. You got to use your own discretion with your own experience, but you should also have like some sort of rule set, like some sort of like things that you look for. But again, you got to use your own discretion. Grass on their customer profit. I see live personal analysis. Live personal, bro. Low key, like live personals are better. Like that's just like straightforward. Like live personals are better. I want to move to one soon. I'm gonna try to probably accumulate like 100 bands before I put some money into a live account. So probably within the next year, I'll put some money into the live account. But yeah, I mean that's pretty much it. Let me just talk about what I'm seeing on the market, like literally right now. So obviously, like low key, I thought we were gonna dump the rest of the week because of these sell side, but I low key think at this point this gap is going to get inversed, which means we would head to these highs. So tomorrow we'll see. Maybe we want to be bullish. I don't know, but I don't really care. This shit's so like trading. I don't really care, bro. Because it's pretty easy. Like I come into the day calm. I don't really stress about trading anymore, which is amazing. Just because it's just like I know that if I'm patient, and I am, like I've gotten a lot better with like patience like the past couple of weeks. But like I just sit on the market, I wait, and then when I see my setup that is like obvious to me, I take it, and then I literally get locked out after that, so I can't even like do something stupid. Like that's it. So I like that's genuinely all it is. So trading has it's just become so easy, honestly. Um, like just because I know that if I'm just patient, then I'm chilling. Yes, it's hard to take a loss sometimes, but like it's really not that bad. I got 5K with I got 5K in one with 1 to 500 leverage on it. We're gonna look up high. So honestly, like I don't know. You should probably like if you don't have a high win rate, I would recommend you do some back testing. Um, like just do some back testing on FX replay. You know, you can get a sense of kind of what your win rate is, see your statistics a little bit. But yeah, honestly, like I would teach you my model and exactly how I trade. I would teach you that, but like I don't even know if I can give out that sauce for free just because like I'm gonna in my mentorship, that's just what I'm trying to teach out to people. and obviously having a one-on-one mentorship is helpful. But like, yeah, I don't know. I would give him my model honestly, but I just trying to keep it a little bit more exclusive. But should I do some back testing? I don't know. I can do some back testing. I'm looking gonna do some back. Let me just So every single night I go to my Alpha account, and all I do is lock out risk settings for the day, one trade max, and that's it. I'll show you. So look, I have a 1 to 4 RR average this year. So for this, you have a 1 to 1 RR average this year. So for this same expected value with a 1 to 1, you'd have to have 100. Well, it depends. What's your win rate with the 1 to 4? Like what win rate do you have with the 1 to 4 R? Because that obviously matters. $50 to 60% win rate. That's really fucking good. That's like really good statistics. Like I think it depends though, because like on average, how many trades do you take a week? Because there's 3 things that makes a trading model. There's frequency, risk reward, and win rate. So like for me, I have like a decent frequency, like 2 to 3 good trades a week. And then I have like an 80% win rate with like a 1 to 1, maybe 1.5 R. So it depends, because frequency also matters to get same value. 2.5. I don't know how it's possible. Actually, I guess that is possible, but what live? Doing live art tonight. That's super valid. I'm assuming you trade like, do you trade ICT or do you trade like reverse? Like, what do you trade? Like, what concepts do you trade? You trade a continuation like me, yeah, okay, that makes sense. But 1 to 4 R, that seems, I mean, for a continuation, that seems pretty difficult. But I mean, I'm not saying it's not possible. Obviously, it's possible, but you trade a continuation towards the draw, but you have 1.4 R. That's pretty fucking good, bro. I don't even know how you can do that shit. But by the way, bro, if I was like, this shit right here is about to be an insane draw on liquidity, bro. Because this is a new week opening gap. We still haven't filled it, so that means tomorrow morning we might want to use this. I see. Okay. You just have tighter risk. Okay, that makes sense. That's pretty valid. But bro, like I'm low key, this is about to be the freest draw on liquidity. If we leave this for tomorrow, I'm fucking baking that shit. If I can't, oh, fuck. Bro, I have an English final tomorrow, like during the time that I trade, bro. But at least I only have like 1 more day of school, pretty much. I have tomorrow, and then that's my last day of school, pretty much. Oh, dude, I have like a fucking final tomorrow at 10:20 a.m. I mean, hopefully I can like, hopefully the market is low-key just chop work, so I just don't miss anything. But if not, if there's a beautiful setup when I'm taking my final, it doesn't matter. But shit does not matter. Trading, bro, I'm not gonna lie, trading used to be like unlucky how I do online school zone. Oh, so fucking lucky, bro. I need online school. I need it. That shit would be absolutely amazing. I only have 1 more year of high school left, so But dude, online school would be so much better. Um, but what was I gonna say, bro? Recently, trading has like it used to be like my entire life was surrounded like trading basically was my life. I would be practicing all day, literally just wouldn't even give my mind a break from that shit. But recently, like I low key don't really care too much about it because I just like simplified it down to just basically where I'm patient. I take a trade if it's good and then get off. So like I simplified my trading down to just that, and now it's just like such a small part of my life in my day. Like it doesn't matter too much. Because again, like money doesn't really matter in this world. Also, like I'm trading. Obviously, I trade right, grinding. I guess just to like have financial freedom, but like it doesn't really matter that much. Um, like what really matters obviously is God. Like God is having connection to God is what like genuinely only matters. So just praying and like being obedient and following commandments, whatever. That's like what really matters in this life. So again, like I trade, but it's not the main thing of my life. It's just what I do to get freedom. Like I don't want to get a job. I'd rather just be able to have my own time and like again, like with money you can like you have the ability to do good deeds in the world and like give money to people who need it, like support your family, your friends, like take your family on vacation. Like wouldn't that be sick? Like you pay for the whole thing. Like you really like you gotta have the right intentions behind what you do with trading. Like if you have the right intentions, then God will bless you. That's why I pray to God and I ask for the right intentions. I ask that He make my heart like like have the right desires, not just like wanting money for cars and shit, but like having the right heart and like the right intentions with the trading. So that's what I pray to God for, and I've seen so much improvement with that. I'm trying to get a car before grade 12. Big time, big thing. It's not. Yeah, facts. Yeah, not taking training too seriously, and like if you think about it, like it actually isn't that serious. Like it isn't that serious because it's just lines on a screen and numbers on a screen. Like it isn't that serious, bro. Like it's like because if you have it as like the main thing of your life, losing is gonna be harder. It's gonna be in your head more. Not you don't want that shit. You have to have something else that you're like doing. Like for me, it's like my relationship with God. Right, that's my main focus, and trading has just been a lot easier. Like because it's not my top priority. But yeah, I'm gonna go. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I appreciate you for tapping in, Wolf Dog. Appreciate it, bro. You were like the only one here. I mean, maybe there was two other people here, but yeah, I appreciate the asking questions and stuff. And yeah, if you want to join my Discord, by the way, I don't know if you're already in it, but matter of fact, let me put my Discord in the description so you guys can join up. And again, if anyone is interested in a mentorship, I have. Let me sure appreciate you. Good luck on your journey. I appreciate that, man. It was good talking to you, bro. I'll put the Discord in the description here. And yeah, if you guys are interested in working one-on-one with me, I have information in my Discord. Just hit me a DM on Discord or TikTok or Instagram, whatever. And yeah, I appreciate everyone who joined up today. And I'll see you guys in the next video tomorrow. I don't know if I'll be able to trade because of my my English final, but for the rest of the next 2 months, I'll be able to trade. So because I have summer, so that's gonna be cool. But I appreciate y'all, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.